Welcome all of my fellow clergymen, I am the Funeral Parlor. Now, before I begin this video, I do want to let you know, yes, I am aware that I made a video almost a month ago saying I was going to take a hiatus. Well, I did end up taking a brief hiatus and I wasn't actually playing this game for quite some time, but then I started playing again because as time has gone on, I was still watching the update videos that would come out for this game. So I made it a notion to make sure that I was at least keeping up with it. And with that, I realized that we were actually getting some pretty decent event weeks with some decent bonuses. I think the very first week that we got was double money on bunker cell missions, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong about that, but then the next couple weeks after that, it was acid lab cell missions, and then it was document forgery cell missions. This week it's counterfeit cash, so I've been doing a little bit of that, but the main thing is that I did take a hiatus. This will probably be the only video that I make as far as GTA content goes, because I haven't been making any videos content worthy enough of oh, I should just stop what I'm doing and take all my time and focus on the GTA videos. So again, I haven't done that, but I have been, like I said, I have been playing, and I've been playing the past 3 weeks, been doing the daily challenges, or the weekly challenges, not the daily challenges. And, okay, that was random. I didn't think that was gonna happen. But, yeah, so my biggest reason for actually making this video is because I'm gonna make this a whole topic video, so that way I don't have to continue making topics for other videos, because again, I haven't been making a whole lot of videos in general lately, especially ones that pertain to GTA. So with that being said, my biggest reason for getting back on here and making this video is because I was actually just doing a couple stunt races, and the person who was hosting them decided to put it on non-contact. Now, non-contact, you're thinking, oh, well, that's good, now people can't run into me. The only problem with non-contact races is the fact that even without people running into you, there's still a problem, and I feel like a lot of people are aware of this, and if they're not, then allow me to show you or tell you what that is. There's a problem with non-contact races, and this goes for every non-contact race that there is, where it acts like a restrictor plate race. And if you don't know what a restrictor plate race is, NASCAR has two tracks that are restrictor plate, which is Daytona and Talladega. Two of the biggest tracks that NASCAR has, with Talladega being the biggest, are both restrictor plate races. And if you don't know what a restrictor plate is, it's basically something that goes in the engine block that prevents it from going any higher than a specific speed. So the speed rating on Talladega and Daytona tracks are mainly anywhere from 190 to 200, but it doesn't go any higher than that. Most tracks you can actually get up just a little bit higher than that, because they're not restrictor plates. Now, why am I talking about NASCAR and GTA? Well, it's because, like I said, it feels like a restrictor plate race, because in those restrictor plate races, it is a lot harder to catch up. I would know. I played the NASCAR games, and a lot of the NASCAR drivers will tell you that in restrictor plate races, racing strategically is all you can do, because there's not a whole lot of position changes unless you're up in with the pack, and there's not a whole lot of drafting either, because everybody's almost going the exact same speed. So, we have this thing where when somebody puts the non-contact on the races, it makes this problem where it's oh, you can be a really good racer, but it won't matter because you could race cleanly all the time. And actually, both races, the first race that I did that was in non-contact, I was in second place. And then the second race that I did, I was actually in third place. And I was actually, like, the lowest spot that I was in like sixth. And then I finally got up to third, but like I couldn't get any higher than that because the people that were in front of me, I couldn't catch up to them. And the non-contact thing is also extremely confusing too, because you would think, oh, it's just gonna affect like people contacting us, which doesn't make any sense, because it's just like, you know, why would that be the case in a non-contact race? And I honestly don't know. I don't know why they even did that anyway, because like I said, I'm not the only one that's noticed it. Some of my friends have noticed that stuff too, and it's become quite a problem to me, because it's just like, look, I like being able to race, and yes, admitted, I don't like turning on non-contact because I like racing, but I think that needs to be addressed. Hopefully for the next game they figure that out, because look, I get sick and tired of people running into my car and just wanting to like run me off the road and everything, just because they can. Like, I think it's extremely annoying, and I think that, you know, I want to be able to play a stunt. I want to be able to play a stunt race, or just play any race at all on this game, and feel like, you know, oh, even if there's like not contact on, that I can still, you know, race the way that I want to, and not have to race, oh, we're so far apart and now I'm even farther behind you and I can't catch up, because catch up doesn't exist and slipstream doesn't exist in the non-contact races. And I don't know what that is. I don't, because I'm not like a person that knows how games work per se. My best guess is that whenever non-contact goes on, it messes with the way that the game, like the cars react to each other. So that, like I said, that's my best guess. I don't think that that would be like anything other than that. But I also wanted to talk too about this upcoming event week, since these last couple event weeks have been Halloween themed, and this is technically going to be the last one, because obviously Friday is Halloween. And hopefully, I'm hoping that we get some actually decent stuff. The one thing that I will say that I found kind of like interesting is the fact that it's been weird, because most of the time whenever we get bonus money on motorcycle club businesses, we also get bonus money on like the MC contracts too, but we didn't get that either. So like, it's weird. Like, I don't know how to feel about it realistically. I was kind of hoping that maybe we would get something else, but the only MC businesses we haven't gotten anything on are the Coca-Cola factory and Coca-Cola lockup, and the math lab. Need our Texas Instruments calculators and stuff. There, where we make the Texas Instruments calculators. But we haven't gotten bonuses on those, and like I said, was kind of intrigued, honestly, because it was just like, I figured we would have gotten it on those, but hopefully this week we do, because like I said, it would be pretty cool, honestly, to say the least. I would hope so. You know, but yeah. Other than that, though, I mean, that's pretty much all I have for this video. I just wanted to, like, give a briefing, I guess, or whatever, or how I feel about it. As the time goes on, like I said, the update that we're supposed to be getting is supposed to be coming out in December, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, that's what all the people said, so I think it's coming out in December. I don't know how I'm gonna like do that, because here eventually I am gonna start working again, so Don't know how that's gonna go, but hopefully the update is pretty cool. Cause, like I said, you know, this is gonna be a pretty big update. I just hope that for like all the players that still play this game, that it's really good, because I feel like we need to end what's been going on with like a bang lately. Because lately, like this year for like update weeks and stuff has not been the greatest. Like we've had a few here and there that's been like hit or miss, but for the most part it's just been nothing really. So I don't know. I'm hoping that we get to that point where like we can say, oh, you know, we played this and it was really good. Because look, there's no doubt right now the game is really good. It still is. I mean, it's still a really good game. It's just that everything that's been said, everything that's been going on, I feel like we could be in a better state with this game. And, you know, they finally started giving us stuff really late. So hopefully, you know, that stuff gets fixed in the next installment. I'm really hoping for that. But, yeah, other than that, I'm the Funeral Parlor, and I'll see you at the funeral.